Hello guys, and welcome to episode 5 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign with the Iceni tribe. Now today I'm going to be continuing with my conquest of the British Isles, so I'm going to be taking this army and attacking Eblana as soon as possible really. Then I'll be disbanding these mercenaries like some of you have been suggesting to get my money back up, because mercenaries do sink a ton of your money, and I've been finding that out in other campaigns I've been playing on the side, so definitely something I will need to do. Also, a lot of you have been asking about the patch. Well, one, this is installed now on a new patch, so there's that, and also there's a couple of other things. Household expands, I'm not sure what that is. Was asked by I Live for Moneyable to look at that, but I don't know what it is. It may be something to do with this.
The more ambitious a character is, the more useful they are likely to be to your faction. However, it is a double-edged sword. High ambition can lead to a bid for power through civil war, so it is important to keep an eye on such characters. They are not necessarily to be trusted.
Okay, well, is it doing something like secure promotion? I lose -5 support for the tribal chiefs, but I get +5% tax rate for the local province. The next level would be noble. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave that for now. I haven't really looked too much into the family, even in my own time, so I'm not too familiar with it, but I'm sure as I go along, there'll be a bit more tooltips coming up every now and then telling me I need to do something. Or you guys can just let me know in the comments how to do it and I will read them. But let's not worry more about that. Let's go ahead and attack Eblana. So we're going to go ahead and declare war. They have no allies. We're going to get happy because we've declared war on them. And we're going to go ahead and fight this battle on the battle map. Now in theory, they have an advantage over us, but we seem to have an overwhelming number advantage, considering they have farmers and Britain slingers and we have levy freemen and Britain slingers and some cavalry. So we're going to jump into the battle and see how well we do. Now the biggest thing with that balance bar, it doesn't take into account the power of your unit, so I think it's just numbers. It shows you how outnumbered you are technically. I think that's what it seems to do, because there's no way that his farmers are better than my levy freemen. So because he has a lot more missile units than I am, I may try and wait for fog. Rain's not very helpful, but fog definitely is. So we're going to stick with fog. We're going to go ahead and blob our units on the left here. This looks very similar to another one that I've attacked before. Get the mercenaries over here. We're going to send British skirmishers, or Britain skirmishers, up the front here with a unit of Britain slingers, and we're going to get these Britain slingers over to the right. We're going to have cavalry over on the right, and we're going to have our general on the left. So there we go. I've adjusted my settings now. We should be getting even better FPS. I've been going onto the forums. Definitely worth a look, guys. Even I thought it wouldn't be useful, but it actually really was. Some really nice optimization tips for the graphics if you're having lag issues. I've sorted mine out now, and it seems to be working a lot better. So let's go ahead and start the battle. You can see it's a lot smoother. We get these missiles up very, very quickly to deal as much damage as possible. Meanwhile on the right we'll move forward these men. Okie dokie, get the slingers up. Get the cavalry up. Awesome. Get my general up. The reinforcements are coming in over here. As you can see, a couple of boats. But we're being attacked. So, draw on skirmishers, throw your javelins. Actually, those are the skirmishers. I was just clicking the wrong unit. I'm a bit of an idiot. use quick reload. No, don't keep running. Don't press quick reload so you could, you know, just run about. I could press quickly reload so you could throw loads of javelins at these guys and do lots of damage to the Britain slingers. I'm not going to let them just free hit my freemen though. So I am going to go ahead and charge them. You can see the javelins hitting them inside. Whoa! Holy crap, not even I saw that coming. Jesus. That guy took like 2 javelins through the eyes. Jeez, that just got disintegrated. That was ridiculous. Oh my god. Just wow. That was pretty epic. Okay, let's continue to move forward to our own men. Engage the next few units. Over on the right, our army is still walking round, and we'll probably end up surrounding them in this area again, like I've done before. Keep the spearmen attacking at all times. There we go. Continue to move up the slingers and the skirmishers behind these men. Okay, I'm actually going to run these guys so they actually keep up. And we can think about engaging their spear units.
Spears ready! Levy freemen!
Okay, there we go. Engaging their farmers. Let's get my men down from here. I'm going to get the missile units to come down a bit as well so they can actually provide some cover fire. I'm going to get my general in to provide inspire onto my own men. It should help them do a bit more damage. You can see over here that the guys have now got into combat. I'm wavering one of my units. That annoying, the men are wavering going on. So I'm going to inspire that unit. We're going to continue charging on into the Britain slingers. Meanwhile over here looks like everything's going okay. Got a couple of mercenary units standing idle. We're going to go ahead and use them to flank this blob on the right side. There we go, we're charging to the back of these farmers.
Is turning in our favor.
Awesome. Now we can continue to attack their other units. Starting to cause a chain rout here. Awesome. And we're going to break off a couple of these units chasing and charge down. And that's broken them as well. That's pretty much broken all of their units except from these 2 on the boats, which are now coming in. They are heroic riders and chariots, which came in on boats, so they don't actually have chariots on them. They don't have horses either. So pretty useless units there. So we're going to get the cavalry up to the shore. See what we can do about holding these guys off. Although I will probably capture the settlement before they even get off their boats. So we've done well. That went very nicely, I think. I lost quite a lot of levy freemen, but definitely worth it. Now we're chasing them off the battlefield. Get the mercenaries up to here. They can stand and absorb the men as they jump off the boats. We can think about charging them as well. So they have 80 seconds to beach the boats and well attack us, but they will probably just rout as soon as they get off. I'm lining up my men here so that they just have to attack me as soon as they jump out, and if they don't, then my men will attack them and probably do quite a lot of damage. Okay, the last one is off here.
The enemy general is dead.
You can think about just charging that. Killed one of the generals. And I probably just killed the other one. If he didn't die, then, well, he's a beast. Because that was a lot of cavalry. charging into that general unit. So we're going to go ahead and click and battle there. Really nice victory there for us. We're going to go ahead and occupy this. And we have control of a second province. So, this diligent man has a wealth of experience and the army has now leveled up. We are now also noteworthy, which improves the amount of armies and so on we can have. So here we can improve this general. We can actually give him a household as well. So, what can we give him? I think that might be good. Oglak. Plus 5% charge bonus for all units, plus 5% melee infantry melee attack upon recruitment. That'll be very nice. I'm going to add that to his household. Then we're going to make him into a commander, I think. Yeah, let's make him into a commander. Okay, now we can create or get provincial edicts as well for this place. Now, they're not liking me that much, so I might go ahead, change this provincial edict to bread and games for now. And the one in Britannia, I'm actually going to change from bread and games to migration. I think that'll be a nice one. Because that will allow me to create a new army and also grow these settlements to make them, or to prepare to go over the narrow sea, or the channel, onto France. Okay.
Thirsty for battle.
So, for those of you guys wondering about the Game of Thrones reference, it actually wasn't intentional, because the narrow sea is what the barbarians called it. But, there we go. Going to get rid of these mercenary Britain scout riders now, if I can. Shouldn't be recruiting. Disband. Yep. Disband these guys. Yep. You can see just by disbanding these guys, it's giving me like almost like 1,000 more gold per turn. That's going to come in very, very handy. And we can upgrade to level 1 horses. That'll be nice as well. If we're making a couple of Britain scout riders, we may as well add some more levy freemen that we just deleted. I'm going to build one more because that's all I can really do in that province. And that basically comes from, what does it come from? Oh, the horse pens, okay. Whereas in this place we only have the bronze workshop. Okay, I see. Interesting. So horse pens give you the Britain Scout Riders. So, that is pretty much it for this turn, I think.
Thirsty for battle.
I'm going to keep both of the armies in these towns up here for now, just to deal with the minus impact of public order this turn. And then next turn I'll probably take out the army from Ildon, start heading it down towards Camalodunum, where this guy should also be recruiting some men. So let's get some swordbound for him and some Britain skirmishers. Okay. We can also think about maybe upgrading a building. No, I'm gonna leave it for this turn. We'll save up a bit of money.
Hail to the mother.
Get the scout down south. That's probably a good idea. He can go across the channel. And I think that is everything done. We're going to get attacked next turn by the Eblana again, who are going to try and take back Eblana. It's just the way the AI have been programmed apparently. So they will attack me. So let's go ahead and click end turn. And as you can see, they are going to attack me again. I'm just going to click auto resolve, and we're going to go with an aggressive stance just so we can kill him. Not sure if that's worked. Meh, it didn't actually kill the general. So he's still there.
We come to you in strength to speak words of
Shut
strength.
up.
Reply
I don't
then
want a
with a
peace
strength
treaty,
that welcomes
okay?
peace.
Because you attacked me, and I now want to kill you. So, you're going to die. Sorry. Just the way it is. Awesome. Road Warriors have had their
Ready for
traditions
orders.
increased. So let's go ahead and select a new one. Unrelenting Force is really nice. Inexorable Horde is also nice. Minus 5% unit recruitment cost and plus 5% weapon damage inflicted by all melee units. That's a really, really awesome one to have. I think we're going to go for Inexorable Horde. Yeah, awesome. Awesome sauce.
Thirsty for battle.
That'll do. We're going to leave him in that settlement again, and he's going to furthermore recruit men. So let's get some more Levy Freemen, and I'll get another unit of Britain Scout Riders. Okay, cool. We're going to bring this army down from Ildon towards the coast. That's going to make it go +4 per turn. Doesn't matter if they're minus as long as they're still green in the second number, because if it's like plus public order per turn, it's classed as stable, and therefore they won't revolt. So don't worry too much if that's happening. It's only a level 1 barbarian city there. We've got a level 2 barbarian fortified city in Camalodunum. I'm actually going to think about upgrading some of these buildings if I can, because I want to get more growth in the area. So I might actually upgrade this last village, Eblana. Yep, that'll do. And then we can recruit more men again in Camalodunum. So we're going to get this time a couple of spear band and some Bren skirmishers. Cool. Make a nice balanced force there.
Ready for orders.
And I think that's pretty much it. Let's get the spy over to the other side. So we'll bring him onto the water and drop him off where we can.
Back on land.
Awesome. Okay, that's actually my druid. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. Wrong one. Doesn't really matter. This guy can come on to the sea as well. Now the druid, what he can do is he can diminish the tax rate of the area. I might do that in this area at Namnatum, where my enemies are, and also send my scout over there as well.
I'm not going there.
We can't get on to land this turn. So household expands. Okay. Somebody mentioned this. What do we do with this? Plus 5% melee attack skill for all units. Is that good? Tanko? Which one's Tanko? Hang on. Go away. Message. Who is Tanko? Is that this guy? No, that's Anos, who has got Epic Harpist, plus 5% morale for all units. This guy is Ediatorix. He's got plus 5% chance of discovering hidden agents. That sucks. We're going to give him plus 5% melee attack skill for all units. Let's give him that instead. And this guy must be Tanko. Okay, who's got the plus 1 zeal. Yeah, and plus 5% charge bonus. So I'm going to keep that. So we're going to send to Paul. And this one, we're going to send that one to Paul as well. Okay. Then that's just telling us what we recruited last turn. We got... No, we don't want that. That's silly. That's his trait though. We can't get rid of that. And the edicts have been issued now. Awesome. Okay. So that's all we need to do for this turn, I believe. So let's move on to the next one. And once again, an auto-resolve battle for us to win. Go ahead with aggressive stance, and there we go. He's sunk his ship. There goes the general, and there goes the Eblana. Removes one more faction from the end turn screen. Thank God. Goodbye, Eblana. Sorry about that. Tanko has now gained an increase in skill.
The overall happiness of a population is influenced by a variety of different contributing factors, including
make him a general.
taxation, cultural differences and devastation following conquest, food shortages, slaves, the presence of entertainment buildings, squalor, and the actions of enemy agents. Rebellion becomes a risk when the people are so unhappy that repression can no longer contain public order.
Well, that's nice to know. Okie dokie. This guy's coming down still. This one's going to be recruiting even more men this turn. So let's go ahead and get more spear band.
We need good fighters.
And another Britain skirmishers unit. Okay.
For the tribe.
Building a huge army there. You can see that my gold per turn is going down because I am increasing the army size dramatically. But hopefully, once Eblana sorts itself out, we will be alright. It might be worth increasing the Shrine of Epona so we can improve the scout riders that we're recruiting here, because I think I might recruit a couple more just for the other army. Because I can't recruit any Britain Scout Riders myself, so I may as well use Eblana over here too while I can. But I don't think the Shrine of Epona would be finished in time to actually make use of it properly. So I might leave that, actually. The Canonus or Canonus Shrine. That might be worth upgrading. I think I'm going to do that instead because I've got quite a few agricultural buildings, and if we use the Bread and Games Edict on here after we finish with the Migration Edict, we can actually improve our money quite significantly with the Shrine of Canonus. Okay, that's it for this turn again. I think Tanko likes a scrap, and Tanko also got War Chief. So if we go to the details, we can have a look here. These are his traits. So he got -5 morale for all enemy units, -5% to number of battle captors, that's fine. We got +5% melee attack skill for all units. Oh, that's really awesome, that War Chief one. Okay, I think that's it for this turn. So let's go ahead and click end turn. Oh crap. I forgot about my agents. Silly me. Never mind, we'll just have to wait till the next turn. There's no rush really. It's just, it would be nice to put some pain onto those enemies before we actually get there with our armies. So there we go. We can now move this guy. He has to go all the way around, that's really annoying. It would probably be quicker just to go on boat, wouldn't it? No, never mind, we can have a look around with this guy.
Moon Goddess, guide my steps.
We can see that they don't actually have many armies there. This scout can go around to get onto shore just here. That'll be a lot quicker. This army's pretty much down to the coast now. And he can jump on a boat soon enough.
Starting out.
And
Shelter, ready for orders.
This army, I want to give them a bit more. I'm going to give them another couple of sword band. Actually, I'm going to keep the spear wall up. So we have 3 units of sword band and 5 units of spear band. And do we need another Britain skirmishers unit? Might come in handy, so we may as well build it while we can. And
Ready for battle.
Eblana. Is this province now sorting itself out? I think it is. I'll probably be able to leave it with this army now. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Gathering supplies.
Oh, it is going to go into a -2, but with the provincial instability going down every turn, that will eventually become positive, and with the Bread and Games edict in place, it'll be alright eventually. So nothing to worry about there. Let's get the army down to actually help out.
Protects travelers.
Awesome.
Drop anchor.
Quartermaster's report is all we got in terms of event messages, at least. And that's everything moved for this turn again. So it looks like we're going to be moving once again on straight on to the next turn.
Of the forests.
Duty calls the will of Andrasta. Who will lead now its commander has gone? Let's go ahead and get this guy. I like guys who use zeal.
Warriors all.
Political intrigue. Assassination attempt. Instigating party was the other chief's target was Adiatorix, and they failed to assassinate him. He was wounded. A new political intrigue has developed. That's annoying. Stop trying to kill my own men. Seriously, it must be one of you guys. I know it's you. But who? Who? Which one of you? I'm trying to help you out here, guys. But you're not doing me any favors. Stop trying to assassinate my guys. What? Who died? No. 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 Oh crap. Let's watch the pretty video. I will avenge him. I will find out who did this, and I will pillage their lands until there is nothing more to pillage. That's what I'd be like if I knew that guy. Well, we all once knew that guy. Who actually was that? Who was it? Dago Maros died. He was a statesman. Oh, who cares? Right. So, I'm actually changing my mind on what I want to do here. I was thinking about it over the end turn screen. This army can come down. They'll be able to deal with Namnatum on their own, I think. To be honest. Let's get the scout up here. And he can go have a sneaky peeky at what's going on. They have a huge army there, okay. So what I might do is drop my army off here and attack them in the field. That'll be a good plan. And this army, I'm going to get with this army, and we're going to go and attack the Atribates, which was suggested at the beginning of the campaign. And that will give us another foothold in France. Well, that's more Belgium, isn't it, really? But yeah, that'll be a good plan, I think. So we're going to go ahead, get this army to run off the shores. We're going to get this one to continue to build more forces, I think. Yeah, let's get a few more forces. We can think about getting another sword band unit, another spear band unit, and another sword band unit. Yeah, I want to keep my skirmishers low because I'm not a fan of skirmishers. They die too easily, and the skirmish phase is kind of just lame. Just run into the enemy. Works so much better. But yep, I think that's about it. We got a faction encountered, the Pictones. And we've got Household Expand, minor bonus to diplomacy with all factions. It's faction wide. Childhood friend, who's that for? A statesman, Adiatorix. Okay, I think that. No, we're going to send that to the pool. With these guys, we must be able to improve their household somehow. I'm really not sure. I found out how to do it with my generals, but not with my family members. But I will look it up, and I will find out for the next episode of my Rome 2 Total War campaign, because that's it for today. That's been episode 5 of my Rome 2 Total War campaign with the Iceni tribe. Next time, we'll be invading France. Very, very hard. We're going to be attacking with 2 armies into Belgium, and this one army over the left here with all of the cavalry is going to be rampaging into Nemnotum. Something definitely to look forward to. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.
That's it.